All right, we're back with our Oklahoma Union Cougar Coalition members, Addison and Bree, and they are going to get into the details of You Matter Week, because we already mentioned it in the first one. Yeah, let's get into it.
It all started in Arizona. We didn't have any idea what we were going to do before then. And we were kind of just like, this is an idea, and just threw it together then.
Yeah. It was definitely something that we didn't go into it planning something out of it. We wanted to make an impact on our community, but we didn't know exactly how to do that. And so what it ended up being was, we mentioned it in the last podcast, but there was this like challenge, and it was a Shark Tank type of idea thing. And you had to come up with an idea to bring back to your community, and they would see if they would give you money for it or not. It just depended on how well your idea went. Mm-hmm. And our idea was to bring back a You Matter Week to Oklahoma Union High School and Nowata High School. And so what that ended up being was every single day we had a different like main point and different things to go along with that. And then that Friday we ended up having a really big event. But
okay, so tell us a little bit about the week. Okay, so you started on Monday. We had a very special guest that day, so tell us a little bit about that.
What was your Monday?
Your future is bright.
Your future is bright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so
Is that what shirts we have on?
Yeah.
Some of us, I didn't get the memo today.
Oh.
I did not get the memo, guys.
I just wore one of the shirts.
Yep.
We had Z come and talk to us from 518, and he did, I'm pretty sure, an assembly at Nowata as well as Oklahoma Union.
Yep.
And so that went really, really well in my opinion. We had a lot of positive things come out of that, and
it was a really good way to start our week, start talking about mental health awareness, and then so that we could just continue.
What was some of his talking points? Do you remember?
I remember that he talked a lot about masks, as he did at 518, which that was really big. And he talked a lot about mental health awareness. He touched a little bit on drug abuse awareness as well. But then he also made a really hard topic of suicide awareness into this like really good conversation that wasn't like a harmful way, and it just, I think it went amazing.
He talked a lot about being able to reach out when you need help and how to do that in your environment, whether it's with your family or friends or at school or whatever, and that helped a lot, I think.
And he also talked about how if someone reached out to you, how to help them through that. So
He gave you some skills, some resources.
Oh yeah.
So like when he talked about masks, meaning like masking, so that means, what does that mean exactly, just in case people
So that means like, say I have anxiety or I have depression, and I just put a smile on my face and pretend like everything is just fine. That can make things so much worse, just trying to hide that away whenever all you really, well, one of the things you need in that moment is, I would say, community. So just being open, kind of showing what's going on in your life and letting the ones around you know.
Support you,
Yeah.
show up for you and
Yep.
support you,
Yep.
All right, well, what about Tuesday? Let's move on into Tuesday of that week.
Our title for Tuesday was Hope in the Darkness, and it was suicide awareness.
Yeah.
And so we put out stuff on social media, and then we put out things on lockers that were coping mechanisms and just skills that you can have and things like that.
We also passed out little candies with little papers on them, and that seemed like a good thing to go around too. But it was just, I think that was a really hard subject for Oklahoma Union, but it was just a really, really good one to have.
like it was a conversation y'all needed to have, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good.
So Wednesday, what did we do for Wednesday?
We had drug and alcohol awareness was our Wednesday.
I think that day we also put out more healthy coping skills and things like that, instead of like going to drugs, how to boost your mental health and like release endorphins and things like that. So good highs is the saying, and
Yep.
And then we also had Rick come and speak to you
No,
guys.
that was
Thursday. Oh, that was Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that brings us to
Yes.
Thursday. Tell us about Thursday's topic and what we did.
Thursday was Protect Your Peace Online, and we talked about online safety and how you can be safe with everything online, because it's such, like, there's so many things that you can get into, and
And the internet is forever.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
on there
Yeah.
forever.
Yes.
And
for
dating
sure.
violence was a portion of that, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Yep.
Rick is the resource officer at
Yes.
Oklahoma Union, so he did an
He
assembly.
does an amazing job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
We
are
love
very
Rick.
lucky to have him.
Oh, yes. We love her.
All right. Well, Anne, let's get to the fun day we had. Tell us about Friday.
We love Friday.
Or Be Mindful event. Oh, I loved that.
It was wonderful.
So, what we kind of did was, of course, all throughout the week we had all of those different things, but that Friday was supposed to be kind of a fun fellowship, community type of day. And so we had, of course, the help from you guys and everything with that. They helped us get a bunch of bouncy houses, bunch of
So many
different,
things.
yeah, so
We had
many
pizza,
different things.
cookies.
Oh yeah, we had
One of
that
our,
goodie
bag.
yeah, one of our youth coalition's mom made some amazing cupcakes.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
so good. Oh my
Yes,
gosh, yeah.
man. And we had a drawing type of thing, and it was just kind of supposed to draw people together after.
To bring the community together.
Yes, yes.
Which I feel like it did. We had a really
Yeah.
good
We
turnout.
had a good
Yes.
turnout.
We even had students from Nowata come up to Oklahoma,
Yeah.
Union,
Yeah.
which I love. I love seeing you guys get together, and I mean, I feel like you said, the conference kind of introduced you to other students in the community and kind of brought everybody together,
Definitely.
which
Oh,
I
yeah.
think is really neat.
Yeah.
Okay. Any
Um,
final thoughts,
Well,
takeaways?
is there something that you guys
Oh,
want
yeah.
to plan or look forward to for next year?
There's so many things.
Oh,
I have so many ideas.
Yes.
So we will start having our youth coalition
Yes.
meetings
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up. I think we said
Definitely
July,
soon.
yep.
We're gonna start working on next year and see what we can plan and get
Kind of
into.
I know
Prep
we're
for the
wanting.
school year.
We were making posts on like Instagram, and I don't know if we posted anywhere else.
No, we
but-
only posted on Instagram,
Oh, yeah.
and then they shared our stuff on the school page
Yes.
on Facebook
That's awesome.
and
Yeah.
Instagram.
What's you can share your Instagram just so if people want to look y'all up.
It's Cougar_Coalition, and I think that's it.
I'm pretty sure that is it. But some of the plans I think that we're gonna try to do is have more events.
But like on a smaller
Yes.
scale, because then it's just gatherings to help keep the community together.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And let the kids know that y'all are there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I love
awareness.
I love that. And is having Z back to speak, is that something you guys think we should definitely do again in the future, or?
I personally
I
believe
mean,
we should.
Z's like my best friend, guys.
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah.
fly him in.
He definitely
That's
connects
awesome.
with you guys
Oh, yeah.
on a level that, some people just don't have that, and he definitely does.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
think I met